Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way, and I'm Deb. This is hashtag Tea Tuesday that I'm participating in with, well, Life with Patty got me started, and there are several other channels involved. I will list Life with Patty's channel. You can go to her site and there's a playlist of everybody involved. But she's the one that got me started, and I know there was somebody else that got her started. So there's a group of people there, and a lot of the channels are very, very interesting. The channels are really interesting to go and watch and see what they're doing for, especially for the hashtag Tea Tuesday. Today, I'm just having a quiet tea at home, and I pulled out my tea service that goes with my china. Now, I used to have a whole big collection of different teapots. Some were antiques, some were bigger than this one. This one goes with my china, and it's, I would say, a 4-cup. And then I have the sugar and the creamer and several, well, I've got the china to go with it, you know, several saucers and cups. Oh yes, the proper way is to do this. Just in case you make a mess. And then I guess I've heard that in proper society, it was proper to drink out of the bowl. Anyway, I don't do that. But anyway, this is the tea service I'm using today. I've got a few others around here that I did keep after downsizing a couple times. And I will be using those or showing you them in the future. Yes, I downsized. I had a collection of teapots from different places that I visited, different china type teapots, a variety from England. I did keep some of them. Most of what I did keep, well, this is the one that goes with my china. Yes, I have this one. And then I have tea for one. You know, I like those, the cup and saucer together. And I've got a couple of those. And I've kept the ones that have a special meaning to me. So this one, yes, my first husband and I, this was our china that we chose when we married. And eventually, after a few years, we added the tea service to it. And after marrying William, we use the same china. And I like the pattern, you know, it doesn't have any emotional ties to my first marriage. It's just that I like the service. So I did keep the china service. So anyway, that's what I use today. Now, recently, on a lot of the other videos of the gals that are in this collab, they do have a lot of a variety of teas, you know, different flavored teas, herbal teas, medicinal teas, which I think are wonderful. I've tried some of them in the past. I don't really care for them myself, but that doesn't mean that they're bad, okay? I don't mean that whatsoever. It's just that I personally don't care for them. The only teas that I really, on a regular basis, do have are, well, here, what I have. Let me put the lid back on here. I have this tin. It's an antique tin from Lipton's Tea. And it's not a real old tin, but it's like a collector's item. So this is what I use to keep my tea bags in. And I basically do use tea bags. I don't do a lot of ground tea on my own, but tea bags. And I like Lipton's. I grew up with Lipton's tea, and I like it. That's what I get. So I've got Lipton tea bags in there. I did have, and I do use Louisiana tea. I do like that, and I buy the decaffeinated version of that one. I just don't have any on hand right now. The only flavored tea that I really do drink on a more of a regular basis is this one that I got at Celestial Seasonings, Bengal Spice Tea, and sometimes I'll call it Bengal Tiger Spice Tea because it has the Bengal tiger on the cover here. It is a wonderful cinnamon flavored tea. It's my favorite as far as flavored teas go. I will drink this not only hot, but iced, and it's good either way. It says it's a spicy chai style blend with cinnamon, ginger, and cloves. It is good. So those are the teas that I basically stick with whenever I want to drink hot or cold. And yeah, I think I mentioned before, I do prefer brewing my own iced tea. That is the best, actually. I know I grew up with making instant tea. I'm sure some of you have had that before, and with lots of sugar in it too. And that was good. I liked that in the summer when I grew up in Kansas, but after that it's been, like I said, Lipton, Celestial Seasonings, Bengal Spice, or Louisiana tea. Those are my favorites. And anyway, I lost my train of thought there, but oh, I know what I was saying is that over the years I have downsized, and now I just keep the teapot that goes with my China service, and well, the creamer and the sugar. And I've just figured that this was nice enough, you know. I have a couple of tea for ones that I kept that have special meaning to me, but this is what I have on hand. So what do you have on hand? Do you have a tea service also? I've seen some beautiful tea services. Lovely. But this is all I'm having today. I'm not even having a snack or anything with it. I'm just having something to drink. And then I'm headed outside as soon as the sun goes down in the front a little bit. And we have some plants out there, some flower plants that need to be replanted in the ground. We've got them placed where we want them to be. William did dig the hole for them, and we just placed the flower pot in that hole until we could get around to planting them. They need to be planted. So I'll be going out there and taking care of that later this afternoon. I already took care of a couple of them on the side of the house where we placed 2 of them. That was done yesterday. We do things in stages here, you know, as we feel up to it. And you have to, because of the heat. I don't get out first thing in the morning. That would be the best thing to do. But, you know, I haven't been able to do that for over the last couple of days. The next best choice is to wait until the sun goes down a bit in the late afternoon and go out and plant. And so that's what I'm doing today. Outside of that, just a few household chores are being done today. I did work on that knitted dishcloth while we were on that, when we were on our trip, and I actually finished 3 of them. Yes, I did. I just sit down and start knitting when I'm watching TV, and I just keep going, and I can finish one of them in only maybe a couple of hours. So I did do 3 of them, and I figured, well, that's good for now. That'll hold me over for a while. Other than that, not too much is going on here. It's very hot outside. We are staying indoors pretty much during the day. We could use some of the rain that I understand, like Oklahoma has been having. We need that rain. Not only would it help cool things off, but yeah, our gardens, our flower plants, the tree, everything, we need the rain, period. So anyway, that's about it from here. I hope you're all having a good one out there. You take care. We'll be talking again real soon, but for right now, this Tea Tuesday is over with, okay? And no, I must not be too proper because I don't always take my saucer up to like this. I guess I could never be real prim and proper. Oh well. I think basically why that got started is because, you know, ladies would sit, you wouldn't have a table that things were on. You would have it in your hand. You'd have your cookies on the saucer, so you would be drinking and eating. Your saucer would be your table. So yes, you'd have to hold your saucer and drink. Yeah, that's my logic. Okay, that's it for now. All right, you take care. Bye now.